So we have the quotient rule. So if we have two functions of x, u, and v, so to get its derivative, so we copy the function in the denominator or the v, then multiply it with the derivative of the numerator with respect to x, and then minus the product of u and dv over dx, and then divide everything by the square of the denominator or v squared. So for example, y is equal to 1 over 20x minus 3. So the u here is the numerator. So meaning 1 is the u, while 20x minus 3 is the v. So we just follow the format. So we have dy over dx, or again, we can write it as y prime. So it's equal to, you copy v, so 20x minus 3 and multiply it with the derivative of 1. And then subtract the product of, you copy 1 and then multiply it with the derivative of v. So multiply with the derivative of 20x minus 3. And then divide everything by the square of the denominator. So v is 20x minus 3. So quantity squared. So we need to get the derivative of 1. So it's a constant, so its derivative is 0. So let me write that. So derivative of 1 is 0, and then minus 1. Okay, times derivative of 20x minus 3. So derivative of 20x is 20. And derivative of 3 is 0. So 20 minus 0, or just 20. And then just copy the square of 20x minus 3. So you don't need to expand this binomial. So just write it as the square of 20x minus 3. And then simplify. So we have 0 minus 20. Okay, all over the square of 20x minus 3, or that's negative 20. So you put the negative sign before the fraction bar, and then just copy the 1 in the denominator. So this is the derivative of the given function. So we have the second example, y is equal to 3x minus 8 all over 2x plus 7. So again, we have the numerator as our u, or not just memorize the letters. So memorize the format and what to write first. So you need to write first. Okay, don't forget to write the y prime notation indicating you are already doing differentiation. So write the v first, or the denominator, multiply it with the derivative of the numerator or the u, and then it's always subtraction. You copy the numerator and multiply it with the derivative of the denominator. So you can either put the function that you are differentiating beside the d here, okay, or to the right of d over dx notation. So that's fine. So basta you know that you need to get the derivative of that function. Okay. So medyo hiwi. So let's zoom that out first. Hoping na not so hiwi. Pero hiwi hapon. Anyway. Okay, so for the denominator, you just copy the denominator, pero you need to square it. Okay, so it's b squared, so the square of the denominator. And then continue. So there is no d over dx notation here, meaning you need lang to copy. Okay, do not get the derivative. Okay, the indicator or the operator that you will be doing differentiation is the d over dx, so it should be placed before the function. So there's no d over dx here, so meaning copy to x plus 7. Then derivative of 3x minus 8 is 3 minus 0, or that's 3. And then minus copy 3x minus 8 multiplied by derivative of 2x is 2, and derivative of 7 is 0. So derivative of 2x plus 7 is 2. Okay. So copy. Na. So simplify. So the differentiation part is just until lang this step. No, the rest is na arithmetic or algebra. So we have 6x plus 21 minus, okay, take note. This is subtraction, so careful with the signs. It should be 2 times 3x. So we put a negative, uh, an open parenthesis, okay, so that we won't be confused with the signs, okay. So perform subtraction, 6x minus 6x at 0, and then 21 minus negative 16, so that's 21 plus 16, or 37. Okay, then over 2x plus 7 quantity squared, or that's 37 over the square of 2x plus 7. So this is the final answer. So you square your final, your box rather, your final answer, or underline it or highlight it. So up next is the power rule. So D7 is power rule.